I'm not the type of person who likes a lot of change, especially when it comes to like video games and things like that. I was really kind of one of the people that held off on, celebrating when everybody else was. Oh well, Xbox games on PC, it's a great thing. It'll get us more games, and it'll get us this and get us that. Like, I don't think that ever really came to fruition. And in fact, I think putting games on PC actually kind of held back Xbox in a way that Sony doesn't really deal with, especially since they port their games a year or two later to PC. But when you're making them, co-developing them to be on PC, and there's such a wide range of PCs, it's easy to see why some games aren't going to look up to snuff with what Xbox is capable of, in addition to the already aforementioned situation with the cloud related tools that are probably behind what most people are used to. So, again, it's just one of those things. But for me, when it comes to this, there's change, and then there's good change, and there's bad change. I'm sort of unsure of where this change actually lands. Like, it could be good, it could be bad. It is kind of sad to see, in my opinion. So, I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, like kind of the end of an era, I suppose. So I kind of wanted to jump into this and just talk about it, see where everybody's at with it. Maybe it's a good thing, though. So I don't know. What's up, everybody? I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Slap that like button. Go and give it a little slapperoo. I would appreciate that as well. Looking to hit 100 likes on each of the videos that I do would be tremendous. Tremendous. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I keep trying anyway, though, so it's just one of those things that hopefully kind of comes around. So we'll see. Like, I don't know what to say. I'll keep struggling along, I guess. Anyway, yeah, this is kind of sad. One of the longest reigning members on the Halo team leaving. Looks like. Kind of sad to see that. Frank O'Connor. That's something that's kind of sad to see, I think. And I would hope that maybe something would change along the way. Like, one of the things that I think that's interesting is the fact that, Microsoft is kind of, one of those people that honestly, we keep seeing this kind of stuff happen, and it happens more and more. So it looks like 343 Industries, the studios behind Halo, may have just lost a high-profile developer that has big ties to the franchise. Following the launch of Halo Infinite in late 2021, some of the most notable names of 343 have been moving on from the company. This past fall, studio head Bonnie Ross revealed that she would be leaving 343. She joined creative director Joseph Staten, who announced this past month that he would be walking away from Microsoft as a whole. Now, what's interesting is the Staten situation was different because he was put onto Xbox Publishing before he walked away. Yeah, he was part of the last Halo, but he was also had already moved on before that point anyway. Now, another big name tied to Halo seems to be accompanied these two amidst the internal shakeups based on recent updates spotted. Longtime franchise director Frank O'Connor looks to have now stepped away from Halo as well. For the better part of the last 2 decades, Connor has been one of the key creatives that helped determine the course of the Halo series, and although O'Connor hasn't specifically said that he's done with Halo, his LinkedIn page, and now it is confirmed, says that his tenure at Microsoft has come to an end as of April 2023. His current role, which is also known for the position of creative director, is now linked to an unnamed company. If O'Connor is indeed changed roles and is no longer working on Halo, it marks a pretty big notable shift. For those unaware, he worked on Halo in some capacity dating back to the franchise's days when it was being developed by Bungie as well. After Microsoft established 343 to continue working on Halo games, O'Connor stuck around and helped work on projects like Halo 4, 5, the Master Chief Collection, and Halo Infinite. From the outside looking in, it definitely seems like those in charge of Xbox are refreshing and reshuffling much of the talent that is in control of Halo, after Halo Infinite largely failed to meet fan expectations at launch. It seemed likely that big alterations would end up happening internally, and while Halo will surely continue to be a key pillar for Xbox in the future, it looks like there could be a fair amount of new people working down the road there as well. So very interesting, because O'Connor was one of the people that, again, was actually working on Halo with Bungie at the time, and like a key instrument in like even Halo 2. So yeah, he was one of the people that go, well, at least we got Frank. He knows Halo. So, like, how do you feel about this? Like, for me personally, it's just one of those kind of situations where I look at it and I go, you know, it is kind of sad or whatever. But at the same time, I look at this and I go, it just makes sense to maybe start fresh, get a whole new vision or whatever. Maybe Halo will never be what it once was, and I think people might have to deal with that. Like, I don't think that it'll ever be like it was back on the Halo 3 days, where you had a situation where, a million people concurrently or 1.3 million concurrently playing Halo 3, and it showed it on the map. I mean, that's how big Halo was. It was like an event. And now it's hard saying what the problem is or if it'll ever be something else, but maybe there was too many hands in the pot, maybe not enough responsibility, maybe not a clear direction. I kind of think it's one of those things where we'll have to wait and see a bit, but it is still one of those things that also is very much, unfortunate, and I find it to be, just kind of a changing of the guard, possibly. Hopefully Microsoft can get things righted. I don't think we're going to see anything from Halo for many years, whether that's for the good or the bad, I don't know. We'll see. And I don't mean that in game modes or whatever, because I know that we'll be seeing the battle royale maybe even at this /E3, not E3. But I also think that it's just one of those things that continues to kind of mystify me, that we have all these different kinds of gamers and games and things like that, and then just as far as I can tell, Microsoft seems to they're taking fans' requests by heart. Like, I thought that possibly maybe you go after the debacle of even the Master Chief Collection, maybe you go in a different direction. Certainly after 5 failed to kind of do what they wanted it to do, whatever the reasons. I think Microsoft gets mired down in sometimes with these weird politics and things like that, and it never pays off for them, right? Like, you have something that fundamentally has been popular for a while with your audience. Why would you change that? It doesn't make any sense as to why you'd go out there and try to change that for anything. So, yeah, I hope that they can make the game better than ever. I have, full appreciation that, hey, this is going to be something that honestly will probably never be as big as it once was, but that doesn't mean that it still can't be big and something to be proud of, and a great title for Xbox. I think that there is some fun to be had there, but maybe you have to exponentially grow that and change something up and appeal to people without losing some of the original fans as well. I'll link this. You guys can check it out. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.